Good afternoon, Carter CA. How are you doing? I've just started 10 minutes ago and heading towards north side of 416 highway to get to Strandhead Drive, get to Nepean Barhaven area. It's nice weather outside. It's just -1 degree Celsius. The roads are slick, slushy, you know. It's a good day today. How are you guys doing? How's your weekend looking? Hello, Kobe. How are you doing? You alright? How's your weekend going, Kobe? Yeah, for me it's good. I've just started 15 minutes ago and I took 2 days off. Was just chilling. You know, it was a snowstorm here, eastern Ontario, even the west side of Ontario, the southern side. I mean, the whole of the Ontario region. There was a snowstorm day before yesterday, so I took 2 days off. It wasn't applicable to drive and take a risk, you know. So today is Saturday and about to work till 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. midnight tonight. Oh, that's nice, Kobe. That's cool. Where exactly are you living? Where are you residing? In Barhaven area, downtown Toronto, west side of 417. Where exactly? I'm in Campville, North Grenville, basically. So heading towards Nepean, which is like 30 kilometers from here. I'll take the 416 north just within seconds. I'm in 416 now. Barhaven, that's cool, man. That's quite busy area. Used to go to Barhaven to grab some foods, you know, groceries, Costco, the business one, the business center one. I used to live in Barhaven 3 years ago on Guinness Crest, and I moved to Mississauga there. Just a second, let me pass this car so I can focus on the screen. Yeah. So Barhaven is a good area in terms of food options, you know. A lot of establishments running the food items till late, till midnight. I lived in Barhaven, I lived in Mississauga, I lived in Vaughan, I lived in Etobicoke, I lived in the downtown area of Ottawa, and in GTA I had three residences where I lived basically. Yeah, it was pretty good. 3 years back, it was not that populated, but as we passed the years, it was getting populated. That area was crowded, so I planned to move out a little bit towards south side. Even this area, Campville, is getting busier right now. I mean, there's a lot of demand and the supply is very low for the houses. So we actually booked the house when it was under, you know, first stage of after acquiring the land. The developers, the Matami, actually start marketing for the house. So we booked like 2 years ago. The commercial area of Cantville is huge. It's humongous. I mean, you have a lot of options there. Every brand is there. You don't have any kind of shortages. And I live nearby Food Basics. We got 2 Tim Hortons out there, which are 24/7. We got McDonald's. We have KFC. Shoppers Drug Mart, you just name it. It's there for But yeah, Barhaven is a city life. This area is not like a city life, it's like a countryside. After 9 p.m. it's all slow, it's all silent. All the commercial activity gets closed by 9 in the night. Just crossing Rideau River. Five kilometers ahead of Rideau River, I would say I have this online service for Uber. I do not do Uber Eats, but that is basically what you call the Uber Eats option. They get activated once I cross 3 kilometers ahead of Rideau River. Once I start seeing the transmissions line, you know, a bunch of transmission lines, that's my landmark that I have to switch on my Uber. Emergency vehicle was just parked, and I think it's the front side of you know, the shovel thing is broken. Hello, Ellie, right? Ellie, yeah. How are you doing? Alright, Kobe, thanks for catching up. Do subscribe the channel, do let everybody know, do like the stream. I'll see you definitely next time. It was nice talking to you, Kobe. Nice to know you. Have a great weekend. Alright, cheers. God bless. Peace out. man, just like every day, I forgot to switch on my dash cam. I always forget to switch on my dash cam. I just realized. Hello, Fuzzle, right? Yep. How are you doing, bro? How's your weekend, Fuzzle? How's everything? I'm just driving towards Nepean. It's beautiful weather in Ottawa. It's just -2 Celsius. No wind gusts, lovely weather. People are out and about for this weekend. The next weekend is going to be brutal. The next weekend, Saturday and Sunday, we are about to touch -14 high, and the low is -28 degrees Celsius. So it's going to be quite whipping over the weekend. So that's going to be quite chilly and cold, you know, the wind gusts and everything. So let's get prepared for the next weekend. When the temperature is too low, it's very rare that we see the snow. But once the temperature to -5, -7, just starts snowing, flurries, everything is coming all the way with the wind. Yes, Fazal, where are you from? Where are you from? Do let me know where you guys watching from. I just turned on my Uber app. It gave me a notification I'm in the area. So let's see how Uber is going to be turned out today. As I said, I was having a 2 days break. I could say 2.5 days I did not work. I was just resting, chilling, you know, enjoying at home, the family. Even during the days off, when there was a heavy snowstorm, day before yesterday, I was getting a lot of reservations every hour, you know, for the midnight, for the next early wee hours of morning, from the airport rides, you know, some kind of combined reservations, which was like $45, $50. I did not accept it because I knew it's going to be very hard. The roads are slick and snow plows are out, busy in shoveling. The highways could be, you know, slow. So I did not take any kind of risk to drive and accept those reservations. The reservations were good enough to have it during the regular time, but not during when we have a snowstorm. We should avoid. I mean, if we could, we should avoid driving in the snowstorm. I mean, it's an Environment Canada advisory which was actually floated, and we have to be careful. And if it is Not an emergency, stay home. So I followed the advisory. I stayed home. Then the next day was lazy for me. I stayed home again. Then today I actually came out. I always tell my fellows, my friends, to everybody that once you are planning to come out, you always have to have weather application. You should see what actually the weather is bringing for you in the evening. If you're traveling, if you are going somewhere to meet someone, always see the weather application. Just check the weather, and get prepared accordingly. So today my cousin and myself, we actually shovel the car. He actually shovel the area behind my car so that my car could reverse easily, and I shoveled the car, so it came out quite easy, because last time my wheels were just spinning. I'm planning to wash first and just do interior cleaning, like wiping up the back seats and the floor mats. And then if I get a ride, just minimum $10, I'll definitely take it. But if I don't get that my intended ride, I won't accept that ride, because I also need to fill up my gas. So the range at this time is 70 kilometers for the fuel I left with. So I was just switching the screen for Uber. It gave me one trip match request, which I did not match. It was not worth it. And the second one was a reservation which came to me for Manitic to Ottawa Airport at 3 p.m. So like I said, I want to do the car wash. I need to do a little cleaning for the floor mats, so I don't want to have my rider thinking of untidy car. I could just say I've been driving since morning, so sorry for seeing such kind of floor mat with the salt and everything. So I'll just try to filter out while tapping it on the ground, this floor mat. I cannot wash it. I don't want to wash it. So I did not accept that reservation because there was no use to go towards countryside again. The Uber has that kind of algorithm. They always give you a trip on your way and taking you back from where you actually started. So they always play with your route. Some people suggest to switch on the application from the area you want to work, basically, so that the algorithm does not locate your previous locations and don't send you back. So this is always happening with me since I've been driving Uber. It always gives you where you going. I'm going towards Nepean, towards College Square. That's a hot spot. Sonia, right? Sonia, yeah. So I'm heading towards College Square in Nepean. Because that area is actually populated with a lot of students from Algonquin College. So today, Saturday, I always had this experience that if I'm in Ottawa, I start my work from, I do start my work since I leave my home, but the main ride actually goes from the College Square. So I'll take the exit 72, which actually goes towards Hunt Club, and then from Hunt Club I'll go to Woodruff Avenue. See, I'm having these trip. I got 3 trip match requests all of a sudden, so I declined that one. I'm not matching the trips. Like I said, I am intended to go to car wash first and then have my another cup of coffee. I already had one since I left the house, so the second one I take after my car wash, and then I keep doing my rides until I get sleepy or lazy or something. Then I take my another cup of coffee. I take like 4 to 5 cups a day of black coffee. So that's my dark roast is my favorite one. So I take like 4 to 5. I know it's a large volume to intake, but I take small cup of coffees. The cars are actually slowing down. I don't like these cars to slow down. They should match the speed limit. They are not supposed to slow down. We are driving at 90 kilometers an hour at this time. We should not be driving less than 95 kilometers an hour. I think I just paused my Uber because now the live stream. It just disconnected on its own. Alright, I'm at Knoxdale Road. I like this road a lot. So many old houses here. It's a beautiful landscape basically behind these houses. We did have a very ruthless speed camera here, since Ontario actually banned the speed cameras, so they actually took it off, but the signs are still there. And I like to drive in the speed limit, whatever it is posted, regardless of the cameras, or but there are so many impatient drivers. They just realize that the guy is actually driving 40 kilometers an hour and they just start giving the high beams, try to cut me off. I don't mind. if they are impatient. You never know if they are in emergency situation or something. So you need to be relaxed, you need to be patient. You just follow the driving behavior of yourself. Don't let yourself impatient, aggressive because of other driver. All humans, I mean, all five fingers are not equal always. I lived in this area exactly on my right side on Woodruff Avenue for 6 months. Then I moved out. And this is my pet gas station, Esso. I always do my car wash when I'm in Nepean. I always do my car wash from here, fill up my gas. I do have a self-service Tim Hortons. So the gas is expensive. $1.24. Wow, that is expensive. And they have, yeah, it's open. The car wash is open. All right, this is good. I will be doing the car wash, then fill up my gas. Just a second. I need to switch my app. All right, just put my car on neutral, applied my brakes. Oh man. I could see the roads are slick. Roads are quite slushy. All right. I like this gas station no matter what the weather is, how much snow is going. This gas station has a car wash which is always open. They don't actually close the car wash station. And I have noticed that one during the snowstorm. I have noticed this one during early snowstorm. I mean, not like the day before yesterday we had. Probably they closed that one because that was a harsh snowstorm. That was quite heavy snow. We experienced like 35 to 40 centimeters of snow. actually thinking this fuel price is $1.24 per liter, so I should have taken it in North Granville. It was like 10 cents lower than that. Or what I'm going to do, I will fill up gas minimum and then try to make 3 times of my filled up gas. Alright, we are ready to go for dry. Alright, my car wash is done. I need to get my fuel. Alright. Should I get the fuel right now? Yep. The pump is empty. Then I'll take a 5 minutes break for my fag. I need to have a couple of fag all the time once I'm driving. So and a cup of coffee too. All right, stay with me. Just a second. Hold on for a second. Let me just put it mobile on the mounting device. All right. right, there you go. I think I should park it on the back side of the gas station. Yeah. All right, I'm just outside for a cigarette, quick cigarette. Let me take my jacket too. It's going to be nippy outside. Yes, the temperature is -6 right now. Oh man. Sorry guys, I was just checking the applications. I just turned on my Uber app as well. Uber app as well. Just plugged in. All right, so today is 16th of January, and my car is ineligible for Uber Comfort Ride, Uber Business Comfort Ride as well. They took off the Mazda CX-30 from the platform. I won't be getting any kind of comfort and business comfort ride from today. So this notice came up as a support message. I actually overlooked Uber application for last 2 days. I did not realize it. So let me just read that thing out again. Today is actually 17th of January. Man, I forgot what date is today. It's 17th Jan. Wow, we already crossed half of the first month of the year. Oh man. Should I switch on the lift? Let me just check that. On the lift application, I'm not actually using Lyft for the last couple of weeks because it was, the pickup distance was a lot. I mean, the pickup distance was a lot for me to go and, commute. Seen couple of reservations. I'm not accepting any reservation because I don't know where I will be. I probably be getting more higher rate of the ride rather than going for the reservation, because for the reservation you have to be in the area. If you are not getting that ride, so you will be driving like 5-6 kilometers away to get to that spot. And I declined the request because I have to take a couple of turns. To pick up this rider, and it was just 600 meters to pick up the passenger and then 2.6 kilometers to drop off, and it was just paying $3.27. So I have to check the minimum rate which I'm actually intended to get the ride, which is, for me at this particular time over the weekend, I'm not going to accept less than $10 ride. Rather than I will just keep sitting and wait for any kind of long haul ride, which takes me towards downtown area. And there is, let me check if there is any kind of game tonight. Let me check. No, there is no opportunity today. So Saturday is all free, all weekend. I got a trip match request and it was taking me to Carlton University. I'm still not accepting it because the distance is almost 13 kilometers and it was paying $9 for that ride, including the pickup distance. So I'm not taking that ride. So I just did not match that request. Well, guys, you guys have a nice weekend, and I need to, look after my data as well for the live streaming. I am not sure how much gigabyte I am left with. So I will end the stream right now and I'll get you guys later in the evening tonight. And definitely I will start the live stream with the earnings I have done. and then we will carry on from that. We'll carry on from there. All right. You guys have a nice weekend. Lovely dinner. Take care. God bless you. Peace out. Thank you. Do subscribe. Do like the channel.